Hello, hello. Hey, it's not good night. It's not good night. No sleeping. Not yet, not yet. Although I may end stream today early because I realized I have pork in my fridge that I need to cook or it's gonna go bad. Or maybe I put it back in the freezer. Maybe it's fine. But yeah, today is Vigilo day. I do need to cap out on some. I forgot Vigilo doesn't actually use. Damn, I forgot Vigilo doesn't actually use sanity. I saved my sanity for Vigilo, but this shit's all reading. Oh man. All right, hold on. I have a solution. Let me clear challenge mode real quick. Spawn more. So let's just do. Oh wow, yeah, I can not do that. All right, there we go. Let's get rid of Honeyberry for courier. He's somewhere in here. There he is.
Leave the scouting to me.
And then let's grab some AoE. Let's just grab Dusk. All right. So, we'll be reading Vigilo in a second. I just need to burn some sanity.
I'm
here to help.
I
have to get serious now.
Forwards.
Good enough.
Field would do well with a splash of ink.
Your orders. Speeding up.
Let's start printing. Let's put you here. Oh, I need double units there.
But I won't
Hold on.
discourage me.
Ooh, that's unfortunate. How much did that burn? Oh, that burned 5. Oh yeah, because the starting is 10. Okay. I forgot that both of them are like 1 block. So I need to put Mudrock there. Okay, you can go here. Actually, I can probably put let's do you here and then Mountain down there.
I have to get serious now. This battlefield would do well with a splash of
There we go.
At your service of that.
Let's see about getting Shoe here.
Spring breeze, timely rain. Now we sow the grain. I wasn't supposed to act, but
Let's do this to help out.
Gather around me, guys.
And then AoE from here, and then alright, that should be we're basically almost done. I'll put Amiya's here to help out.
Got it.
From here on, go no further. This road is closed. Your orders. Speeding up.
Gather around me, guys.
And then we'll eventually replace this with Mudrock. We can actually replace it right now with Mudrock. You're about to sleep and then you saw the notif. Hey man, if you need to sleep, by all means, sleeping is good for you.
The situation all balance held by the orders of Yan.
Don't go to the center.
Let's activate the skill for figure AoE.
We're counting on you again today, little apple. Here.
You have plenty of time now? Alright. If by all means, sleep is for humans. Are you not human, Silver? Is that what you're implying? Jesus Christ. Dusk, hello? You can let them go now.
From here on, oh no further. This
We're a
road is
hive
closed.
mind, we don't sleep. Yeah, but surely some of the brain cells take like a bit of a rest. Surely some of them rest. Oh, was that not challenge mode? That wasn't challenge mode. Whoops. I did all that and it wasn't even challenge mode. L. Man, fuck you.
Everyone? I'm here to
Whoops. I did not realize I wasn't in challenge mode. Alright, let's confirm. Yeah, okay, well, now we are.
Good scenery here, Doctor.
Dude, the new CC coming, I am not ready for.
We're counting on you again today, little apple. This battlefield would do well with a splash of evil dust.
I am simply not prepared.
Spring breeze, timely rain. Now we sow the grain.
Oh, gather around me, guys. Got it.
I don't even have the right skill on. Whoops. Let's put Zola here.
Even a stirring of grass.
Oh, I have to activate AoE early.
Most of the time.
At your service. How's that?
Oh, I have to get serious now.
At your service. All balance held by the orders of Yan.
Wow, this
All
is
beasts
fucked
hunted
up
by the
AoE.
sons of man.
Oh, we're counting on you again today, little apple.
Yeah, we're gonna rely on the skill quite a bit.
I knew ne'er candle be. It shall drive out the darkest night.
Where's CC3 news? I highly doubt there's gonna be CC3 news at this time. Doesn't really make sense.
Push my ankle now.
I believe in you, Gray.
From here on, go no further. This road is closed.
Oh god, those things almost got through.
Better leave the copy the infinite with the tangible. Bring the intangible to life.
It's ever been announced on China servers?
No
Really
matter
now?
How difficult the mission, we can handle it as long as you're here, Doctor. I've never doubted you.
Hello, welcome on in, Ivy Moon. Okay, so that's the first challenge done, so I get more OP. Yeah, okay. That's like 24. That's like 4 hours worth of what's it called? That's 4 hours worth of OP regen. So let's go to the archives. Why did it take me so long to say that though? My brain was not catching up to my mouth. Wait, has it really been 3 months since China got their CC? You'd think that it'd have been announced by now. Because, what, you fit, what, 12 CCs over the course of 2 years? So, it's like one every 2-3 months? That's weird. Alright. Alright. Oh, why'd I exit? No! Vigilo. Alright. Onwards to Valor. Oh, this one has Scout. And then this one is Inez and Totoro. This is Kaltsit. And then Teresa? Question mark? I don't know. Let's find out. I bet 300. It's just a pile of broken scrap metal. Not worth the trouble. You sure? I'll bet 500 then. That thing's important to us. How do you figure? Intuition. Not tricky to find old gadgets in the waste though, when catastrophes blow them out all the time. But intuition tells me that's not your average trash. That's extreme trash. Oh, this is the first time I think I've seen the doctor as like not POV. What are you two chatting about? Oh, doctor. Good evening, doctor. We went to a drifter settlement yesterday while on field duty, and turned out something fairly interesting. Looking forward to CC battle plan. Oh god, the sheep. Dude, I hate the sheep on the current Annihilation. They suck so much ass. It's just industrial scrap. I've seen this stuff all over the Western Waste. Not worth your time, doctor. But incredibly, it's industrial scrap that still works. It seems to be playing some kind of audio. Music? You'd be hard-pressed to convince me that's music. The circumstances it was found in? There was a strange machine in the middle of the drifter's settlement, painted red, very heavy, and made strange noises when anyone came near. The drifters weren't too keen on approaching it, but they still set up camp around it. We ought to have moved it back. Dane Kaltsit might know the specifics of its technology. Spend cash to drag back a pile of industrial scrap. Have we ever had the luxury? Perhaps that Banshee might take a liking to it. If you got some personal beef going on, I suggest you don't bring it to work. This is technically old doctor without amnesia, so a different person. Oh! Damn it, he still wore the bucket hat? The bucket head with the hood? Sounds interesting. Time permitting, we can visit that settlement together sometime. Maybe I'll be able to tell you what it is. Oh, looks like our gamble's begun to pay off then. Then it's settled. Once Her Majesty's affairs are worked out for the time being, together we'll go. And keep to that deal. I suspect they did not keep to that deal. I suspect this is agony and pain and trauma. You awaken to an unpleasant mechanical noise. A normal day. Before your eyes is the ceiling of an ordinary living room in Rhodes Island. The furnishings look just as ordinary, though the hum of the ventilation system seems a bit deeper than in other cabins. You know why. It is one of the most inconspicuous parts of your many peculiarities. You wash up perfunctorily. This part isn't so different from ordinary people. You take special medication to maintain your condition. This part is a bit different from ordinary people. Next, you don the full body protective clothing that hampers your normal activities. But considering your physical condition, it is necessary. It may also be temporary depending on your recovery. These are all orders from Dr. Kaltsit. According to her, you used to know more about these things than she did, but now only she can look after your health. What if Kaltsit just makes us wear this because she doesn't want to look at her face? And realistically, these aren't doing shit. Of course, Doctor. You're not like that one. Is there anyone out there like us? Is there anyone out there like you? The world has not been kind to you, and you know this. Okay, yeah, okay, it does make sense that I do this after Chapter 8. Imagine doing this with no context. Ah, Doctor, you're awake. Considering how late you stayed up, you can rest a bit longer. What if Colv would force Doctor to wear her maid outfit? Jesus Christ. wait, well, what if it's the maid outfit, but the helmet stays on? Not going to urge me to work today? Doctor, I'm not trying to supervise your work or anything. You should rest when it's time to rest. Oh, by the way, Dr. Kaltsit stepped out for the day. She asked me to tell you that the meeting is postponed to tomorrow. Do I actually get a day off? Yes, that's why you should take advantage of it and rest up. Resting up, huh? 7:33 a.m. Rhodes Island Cafeteria. Oh, Doctor, good morning. Hey, weapons in the cafeteria? That's pretty bad. You should not be doing that. Eh? Oh, Doctor. Good morning. Wow, Doctor, you actually got the time to come down to the cafeteria for breakfast today? Yes, I have the day off. Would you look at that? I never see you in the cafeteria so early. What impression have I given you? What impression, huh? Probably a workaholic chronically overworked all year round. Seriously though, this is long overdue. You've been like this ever since we left Lungman. Don't want to see you break down. Be a little kinder to yourself, Doctor. After all, we were... Ouch! God damn! The hell are you doing? Oh, it's Yada. Loose lips sink ships. Huh? It's fine. You're exactly right. Oh, it's not that, Doctor. That's not what I meant. Hold on, what was this other one? Damn, this is the fucking edgy one. My life is not solely my own, and I need to remind myself from time to time. What the fuck? What edgelord did we resurrect that would say that? Well, whatever. Enjoy your breakfast. I'll leave you in peace. The operators gradually disperse, and you find yourself sitting in the corner of the canteen, a rare occurrence indeed. Rhodes Island, a place that makes you feel both at home yet also estranged. Just like those clear but also unrecognizable memories. A pharmaceutical company with the primary goal of resolving the problems surrounding the infected. It is said that the past you was intimately connected to all this. It is said that you played a key role in its establishment. It is said that you were the brains of Rhodes Island, and that Rhodes Island was the extension of your will. Hi, Raizune. A portion of what was spoken of has been slowly returning to you, but you are not sure if this is good or bad. You have forgotten too much. Rhodes Island has welcomed you, but you don't know if you are worthy of its welcome. Your breakfast lies before your eyes, a bland but healthy meal. You know that this too is Cultit's work. Over the past 3 months, your life has been filled with these feelings. Get pinked. That's so mean. Everything is so strange, yet so nostalgic. Conceptually, these feelings are completely contradictory, yet they manifest in front of you together. 3 months ago, during the sudden outbreak of rioting and conflict, they, Rhodes Island, rescued you from the epicenter of the turmoil. In the ensuing conflict, too many people lost their lives. So many of the deceased recognized you, and yet you did not recognize them. So many of the deceased heard about you, yet you have not heard about them. You gave your utmost, gaining greater respect in the process, and your hard work finally bore the fruit of victory. Yet that victory still came laden with the inevitable pain. Up until now, you had but one question. A question that you've repeatedly raised to yourself but never have been able to answer. Is it all worth it? Perhaps not. 2:45 p.m. Rhodes Island Integrated Bioprocessing Unit. Stretching out before your eyes is the most unique warehouse in all of Rhodes Island. Vigilo? Yes. Yes, it is. A large number of unclaimed objects are stacked in this warehouse. A petite pedal operator is struggling to wipe down a badly damaged shield. You recognize the shield and remember the former owner of that shield. You remember that tall, somewhat slovenly operator who always sported a hearty smile. He was once your friend, or so you've been told. But you don't know anything. You're weary of this repetitive, contradictory nonsense. But nothing better encapsulates the current state of your existence. All the specifics sift through the cracks of your fingers. You extend your hand to catch them, but the fine sands of memory are dragged down by gravity and fall into the abyss, grain by grain. Wait, so Beagle uses Ace's shield? I didn't even realize. I didn't even notice. Or is this not the actual shield? The doctor? How'd you end up over here? This is Ace's shield. Yes, it belonged to him. Oh, okay, okay. She's not using it. I guess. Maybe? Eh. Oh, it's not the... Yeah, okay. Yes, it belonged to him. Every week I come by to keep it clean. Ugh, it's so heavy. Can you lend me a hand, Doctor? It's really, really heavy. I always have trouble lifting it back onto the shelf. You'd think that Beagle could lift it, considering that she lifts this big-ass shield. You step forward to help her, but soon realize that you are too weak to lift the shield even a single centimeter off the ground. Perhaps you were able to do it in the past, but such a task is no longer possible for your convalescing body. Kaltzit has reminded you of this, as well as everything else. Hey, Doctor, don't lift your back. Never mind, I can do it myself. Oh, hold on. But this is Ace's shield. I should at least... Don't worry about it. They always said you're the smartest person on Rhodes Island. Let me help. Alright, just like this though, and be careful. Beagle ascending. Phew, we did it. By the way, who are they? Let's see. Instructor Doberman and the others used to say that, as well as the elite operators. Oh, and we're ending the bloodline. Including Ace. He used to talk about you. He said that you could stand up to half an army by yourself. Were you and Ace close? Huh? Were we close? Ace was close to everyone. That's the kind of person he was. The very reliable type. During training, he taught us all sorts of things. Fighting as a team, cooperation, breaking, encirclement. Wrench, what the fuck? Alright. Give me 1 second. Slash... Someone has requested to be timed out on my chat. You get, you know what, Wrench? You get 300 seconds. Have fun for 5 minutes. The elite operators are always busy, but Ace took the time to drop by training grounds. I always thought to myself, when could I become as reliable as Ace? Beagle stares at the shield with a sad smile. The dust from the warehouse plaster her hair and face, but the pedal operator doesn't seem to care. You look around the room, and in the corner of the shelf, something catches your attention. Have I played IS-4? I've played IS-4. In IS-4, I can't make it past, I think, floor 3. So, like, the same area that, like, was stonewalling me in IS-2 and 3. I don't know. It's been a hot minute, though. I mainly do IS-2 and 3. Various photos and ornaments stacked in a small, messy box. Underneath it are some old, faded documents. This is... Oh, that's... Doctor, you shouldn't. What is it? These are things that belong to... They're from the reunion fighters back in Lungmen. The handlers in the processing room were discussing what to do with these for a long time, and I ended up stuffing everything in here. You flipped through a few photos. These old, yellowed, stained photos almost all depict Ursa's people. Most of the people in the photos are clad in ragged clothes, showing a mix of awkwardness, joy, or numbness when facing the camera. On the backside of a silver pendant in the box is a graving in the Ursa script. To Ivana, my darling daughter. May she always know happy. Oh, this is Frost Nova's box, I think. Wait, no. No, wait, was she called Ivana? What was Frost Nova's name again? I'm pretty sure it was Ivana. Frost Nova. It might have been someone else. Yo, Yelena. Okay. Well, still sad. Among them are former enemies, as well as former friends. You know that some of them fought against the Rhodes Island to the bitter end, and you also know that some of them became allies of Rhodes Island in a time of crisis. You don't know all their stories, but you do know the suffering of the infected. You know, and yet you do not know. Sometimes those of us who were there We'll also ask ourselves this question. All of us have been through disaster. Ursus, the infected, as well as all us, but was all this truly worth it? Ah, sorry, I shouldn't be venting my frustration, but every time I come here and see these things... Anyway, please forget I said anything. Doctor? Doctor? It's fine, don't worry about it. Ah, it's already 3. Gotta head to the training grounds. If I'm late, Instructor Doberman's gonna chew me out again. Gotta go, Doctor. Remember to lock the door, okay? The pedal operator rushes out, leaving you alone with the ownerless objects stacked in the warehouse, save the slowly settling dust of time. You are about to turn and leave, but a strange red shadow enters your field of vision. Curious, but just not enough to stop your movement. It's just a strange red machine. Strange red machine? Huh? It's not cool to casually inflict emotional damage and run away, Beagle. Yeah, Beagle really did just do that, huh? 3:53 p.m. Overcast. Rhodes Island landship. Lower deck. Oh, hello, W. Real talk, don't you guys get hot in here all day? Not even thinking about heading up to catch some fresh air? This heat is just right for us Goliaths. Besides, someone's got to keep an eye on this equipment. Rhodes Island depends on the power system here. Whatever keeps your motor running. Getting ready to leave? Yep, there is nothing for me here. Plus that old hag Kalstit's still giving me the evil eye again. I'm actually really surprised that Dame Kalsta even let you back on. Ha! Do you have any idea how many swords the hag has hanging over my head right now? More than you could ever... Oh wait, look at that corridor over there. Want to guess who's standing in that corner? Are you going to Victoria? Guess so. Just had a few words for my dear old pals before I go. We all know what you're trying to do. We also know we can't talk you out of it. But I have to say it one more time. Going to Victoria is not a good idea, W. And I think Sarkaz maybe shouldn't. Ah, whatever. I'm just a boiler worker. And I shouldn't even be saying this stuff to you. Forget I brought it up. There's something I wanted to ask. Most of the gang already left, so why are you staying behind? With your skills, don't you think you could make a good living anywhere? Her Majesty left us this home. No reason we should leave it. Having a place we belong to sure as hell beats wandering the wastes. Besides, the burly Sarkaz knocks on the nearby machine. We have to protect the things Her Majesty left behind. I guess it's not much different from what you're trying to do. And you know that, W, better than anyone else. Protecting a boiler? That big old hunk of steamy machinery is your home, huh? Basically, yeah. I'd say this boiler is my purpose in life. Laugh if you want. Yeah, you know this isn't exactly a laughing situation. You're still thinking of us, and we appreciate that. Hey, Wrench, welcome back from your 5-minute timeout. That you requested, by the way. Safe travels. Ugh, saps. It's time to go. A voice from the shadows. W looks up, and though the light isn't on, someone has been staring at her from the darkness since the beginning. I know. Ascalon, you're the most impatient one of all, aren't you? But you're really not gonna let me see that doctor or the dragon lady? There's a lot that I still want to say to them. Aw, giving me the cold shoulder? So, Inez is still alive? What's the situation in Londinium? Then what's the plan? You used to be with Teresa's. Ah, fine. Spooking me with a silent treatment isn't easy. You used to be a lot more talkative. I guess seeing me pissed you off. I'll leave then. Happy? It just so happens that I had some stuff to check out with the old hag first, otherwise I wouldn't have wanted to be here either. We work together for now. Work together, huh? I'm not sure I'd call it that. It's more like making sure I've got all my targets nice and clear before we meet up out there in the war zone later. I'm not gonna randomly stroll onto Rhodes Island, don't worry. Though, these folks sure have an interesting look in their eyes. It's a warrior's look. You see it in battle. Oh, you're reading Duck, but it's not Duck anymore. It's Dancing W. My condolences, Wrench. His Sarkaz in the shadows does not answer. W knows of this habit, but in Ascalon's work, the rule is, each extra word makes your head hit the ground a little bit faster. My dear sweet Ascalon, you're not my boss anymore. See you in Londinium. What's wrong, W? You haven't left yet? Huh? That's weird. How come there's nobody here? "4:10 p.m. Rhodes Island Landship, lower deck. The roar of machinery fills the lowest levels of Rhodes Island, the area that provides power to the entire ship. The Sarkaz Goliaths are the operators responsible for running it. On the weekdays, the bottom level is populated pretty exclusively by technical staff." Type when we finally get to see her art, yeah. I would say, I'm surprised Ascalon was like teased this early. Because this is like year, what, 3? Or no, this is from like year 2, I imagine. And so now, just now, she's getting released in year like 4. You are wandering around aimlessly. In these 3 months, you have not set foot in every corners. You still have not set foot in every corner of Rhodes Island. Rhodes Island is like a small nomadic city, though much smaller in scale. It is still well equipped. Its internal structure is far more complicated than it seems at a glance, and the power plant is one such example. Why is it so lively here today? No one ever comes down to a place like... Oh. Doctor? Someone from HR said you were looking for me? Yeah, that's right. Actually, I've been wanting to talk to you for a while. But you didn't need to come down here in person. I'm drenched in sweat, and it's way too hot here for you. Why don't we take this somewhere else? How does that sound? Sure, but what's the rush? It's just about some nostalgic stuff. Sorry to make you listen to my rambling. The burly Sarkaz man puts down the wrench in his hand and removes his dirty work gloves. From the bottom of his toolbox, he takes out a small teapot and the accompanying teacups, contrasting sharply with his large, rough hands. Do you drink tea? Am I the one bothering you? Don't worry about it. You're here, I might as well take a break. I'll be glad to have some then. You... I won't try that. Hide it. In fact, I never thought I'd get a chance to chat with you like this. Seems like you're in a bad mood. Is something wrong? Something to do with the weather? He knows more about Rhodes Island than you. You suddenly feel that it is this Sarkaz and his fellow workers who are keeping Rhodes Island going. They grasp the lifeblood of the landship in their hands, yet they deliberately avoid the public eye. You are grateful for everything they do, but don't know why. It's hard to see the weather when we're working down here. Even through the lower windows, all you can see is the dust kicked up by the treads. I don't know what complex problems you're mulling over. Doctor, I'm just a simple boiler worker. I'm not exactly the big brain type over here. You had something you want to tell me? Yes, Doctor. Miss Amia and Dame Kaltsit are always ready to help you, so you should probably start with them. There are too many things, and bottling them all up isn't a good option. Some things are hard to talk about, but you seem to know a lot. How long have you worked for Rhodes Island? I'm an old Rhodes Island hand, Doctor. We used to know each other. I took orders from you a few times before I started my technical work. Even if you don't remember. Dude, this man is old. He's old. The only advice I can give you is this. If they can't be the ones to answer you, who else can you ask to give you that answer? You're the ones she put her trust in. She trusted in you, and she trusted in them. Looking for an answer, huh? In fact, I just saw W. Huh. Is she here? Doctor, you must know by now, but W and Rhodes Island have a connection. And you're mixed up in that too. When a Sarkaz like Flamebringer shows up at Rhodes Island, I knew this day would come. It's something, from Kazdel to Ursus, then to Lungmen, and on to us here today, and even on into the future. We've kept moving forward, but we keep bumping into the same faces we started this journey with. Only now, they bring some of those far-reaching effects they left behind. "6:22 p.m. Doctor, you're back? I haven't seen you all day. Where have you been? Just wandering around the island. It's fine. Getting enough rest is also part of your job. I feel kind of listless, going a whole day without work. Doctor. I'll tell you a little secret, but don't let Dr. Kaltsit know. The truth is, Dr. Kaltsit didn't have anything that important to do today. She didn't need to go out. She's seen how tired you've been lately, and wanted you to take a break. Oh. But you look pretty happy. Did something good happen? Nothing in particular. It's just been a long time since I've talked to people like this. By the way, Amiya, I think I saw something strange in the operator's storage room. Storage room? Doctor, what did you mean by something strange? It was red. Oh, you're probably talking about that red industrial scrap. You might not remember, but it was a bet between Scout and Ace. One day they brought that device back to Rhodes Island. Closure spent some time on it and decided it was useless, so she let it sit there in the warehouse. Can I go take another look at it? Oh, of course. Among the various discarded, unused mechanical equipment in the warehouse, the strange device towers above the rest. The box-shaped device stands more than 2 meters tall. The red paint on the surface is clearly visible, but has been severely worn down under the perennial erosion of wind and sand. It's this thing. You're weird, Doctor. Why the sudden interest? When they first brought it back, the box would make noises as soon as someone got close to it, but I think Closure broke it. What do you mean I broke it? It was already like this when I moved it back here. All I did was study it a little. I've never been able to figure out what this thing is really for. Originally wanted to see if I could open it up, but ended up breaking 3 power saws without a crack. So yeah, Doctor, do you have any idea what this is? Maybe it's some kind of safe? A safe this big and conspicuously colored? Maybe if you really wanted to attract thieves, I guess. You observe the enigmatic device carefully. There are no buttons and no gaps under its worn-out metal casing. You haven't seen anything like it before. At least in your existing memory, you have no impression of it. You lightly knock on the casing of the device, out of curiosity. Huh? The Doctor, watch out! Did anything happen? Don't worry about that right now, just stand back. After a violent rattling noise, the device lets out a small ding. Is it a microwave? The complete box-like structure suddenly opens, the once seamlessly shut outer shell sliding up and down like a cabin door. Inside the box-like structure, you see an artifact with a metallic luster. Unlike the wear and tear that the outside of the box has been subjected to, everything inside is as smooth as ever, with no trace of passage of time. However, the man-made object within fills everyone with a sense of familiarity. This is a bottle of beer, right? No matter how you look at it, it's just a bottle of beer? What the heck? I thought there'd be something super high-tech in it, something a bit more constructive. Yo, it's a brewski! Let's go. After all that, it turns out it's just a vending machine? What's the point of making something this tough anyway? You needed to withstand an Iridium bomb? Ugh, but isn't that kind of a weird color for beer? I'll have to look into it some more. Doctor, do you know what this is? Nothing, just a heap of scrap metal. What really matters is we got ourselves an extra bottle of beer. But Closure, this beer, just put it in the room, next to Ace's shield. Wasn't that the bet? Oh, that's feels bad, man. That's really feels bad, man. Doctor? You're saying that the two of you have known each other for a long, long time? Don't worry, I'm just a bit nervous. After all, you've known the Doctor for longer than you've known me, and I would like to leave a good first impression. There's just one thing, though. Kaltsit. You have some concerns about the kind of person the Doctor is right now, right? It's written all over your face. Let me find out as well, Kaltsit. I'm really curious, what sort of person is that Doctor who is so closely connected to your past? How should I go about it? Meeting this Doctor, exchanging pleasantries, connecting the Doctor to myself and the Sarkos. These are all questions I have to answer for myself. My opinion can influence you as well, see it, yes? So, Kaltsit, take me to see the Doctor, won't you? Give me a second. I need to throw away some. Alright, there we go. Good work, Scout. It was just a recon mission. Part of my job. Where are Coulson and the doctor? The conference room. Is something wrong? Our spy in the military council has returned our intelligence. They don't intend to give us any more breathing room. Unfortunately. A spy. Are you talking about that vampire noble? Your Majesty, I believe she only answers to the Prince of Blood and is untrustworthy. Most of them are nothing more than speculators looking out after their own interest. Unless forced by the situation, I doubt she would even enter the war. Of course, I understand your concerns, Scout. But at least for now, she won't lie to me. She hasn't worked up the courage for that yet. Dude, imagine lying to Teresa. I would lie to Teresa. But only slightly. Calls it. Doctor, are you too busy? Your Majesty, is your meeting over? Yes, but the results aren't exactly a cause for celebration. Am I interrupting your work? By the way, since I really get out of my meetings before noon, would you like to have lunch with me, Calls it? It's too early. Huh? Oh, I suppose it is. No, I meant to say, you're a lot earlier than usual. It's hard to imagine that the people in the chairman's office would let you go that easily, unless the result is so bad that there's nothing to talk about. Even if that is the case, you still did come a bit too early. I guess so, but we anticipated this current situation a long time ago, didn't we? So, the discussion didn't go smoothly. I guess the situation is worse now, to the point where talks are about to break down. What happened? The military council has gained support, and our information channels throughout the Casdell are shrinking. Babel will likely come under siege in the fall. Some of the Sarkaz betrayed us, which is to be expected, but Babel is not fully prepared yet. Sorry, Kultsit, by the looks of things, we won't keep it together for that long. The king of Nashjerer? The king of the Nashjerer and the rest of the royal court. They've only put forth a more demanding request. Don't worry, Kultsit, they're just targeting me. But we no longer have the leeway to deal with more mistrust. Teresa. What is it, Doctor? Oh, right. I haven't formally solicited your advice yet. And it would be unbecoming of me to start giving orders rashly. Doctor, it seems we'll need to be get a bit further away from Casdell. This calls for full relocation, or in other words, a retreat. Do you have a second opinion? This might be the only option. If possible, I would like to give everyone more options, but we're out of time. The military council's ideas are both too heavy-handed and direct, and I stood firmly opposed to their ideology. But to prevent Casdell from making unnecessary sacrifices, we'll have to leave, temporarily. I truly believe, that we share the same heart, and the same blood flows through us. But even blood can be separated and transfused. And I don't know when we'll be able to merge again. At least for now, separating is the least damaging option. Why is she describing people like blood? Like blood vessels. Wait, you got an ash flag? Nice. Every Sarkaz has a desire to follow her beliefs. I can feel your convictions, and there will be many Sarkaz following you. But I will not help you make a decision. I can only bear witness. Yes, that's the best arrangement in front of us so far, Doctor. Alright then, without further ado, the two of you should pack up and get ready to set out. How much can we take with us? Unfortunately, not much. We may have to abandon a large number of our facilities. Ascalon will buy us time. That's more than enough, Teresa. You don't need to dispatch any more hands to help us. I'll bring the doctor back to rendezvous with you safely. What would I do if the CEO of Hypergriff broke into my house to give me a Arundum? Shit, I'd take the Arundum, but I also question why he's breaking into my house. Why is he breaking into my house to give me digital currency? Just give me the digital currency. Then we'll follow the prearranged plan. Cultsit, this person in charge will arrive later. But, Doctor, Cultsit, I'm sorry to make you evacuate in such a hurry. We'll have to put the research on hold for the time being. How I hope to see the fruits they would bear. I'll work hard to create a space where we can continue our research finally. I believe things will take a turn for the better. I could sacrifice 3 of my meta offs to get Wizardel. 13 days later. Casdell border. Babel encampment. Dokta's camp. Who are you? Oh, hello. Don't move. I'm not like those idiots getting themselves killed for no reason. I caught you alone. You shouldn't be doing this, Sarkaz. Ha! Is that what someone in your shoes should be saying? I lost my patience a long time ago. Her Majesty, she even put you on a pedestal, letting you talk down to us. But you've done nothing for us at all. You don't understand us at all. You and that feline aren't even Sarkaz. You don't belong in Casdell. And you swarm around Her Majesty using that intimate position of yours to push the babble she dreams about. Don't make me laugh. Her Royal Majesty, Teresa, the great hero, thriving for 100 years, she needs foreigners to direct her every move. Is this racist? What the fuck do you mean is this racism? I'm just putting on a gruff voice. I don't trust your ilk. Outsiders who have nothing to do with us. You. Doctor. To think that Her Majesty trusts you so much despite being an outsider. Still act like a bystander. Where's Todafons? Let me hear it from you then. Which side has a better chance of winning? The fact that you can only think about preserving your own hide proves how pathetic you are. How dare you? Oh, hello, Scout. Thank you, very cool. Did I just assume their voice? Look, they don't have, it's not voiced. The day these are voiced is the day I'll let them be voiced. But until then, I'm giving them the voice I want. Are you done? What? Scout, what are you doing here? Don't underestimate Ascalon, traitor, let alone Her Majesty. Her Majesty chose to be your missionary of benevolence, to allow people to get a taste of the right to freedom. But you used that freedom to do something vile. You clearly know that Her Majesty respects the Doctor, and you've also heard the Doctor's public statements. This one has nothing to do with our civil war. But you took advantage of Her Majesty's kindness, and the Doctor's tolerance. Maybe there's no need for me to judge you, traitor. Scout. Doctor, I'm merely doing what has to be done. I get it, Scout. But he wanted answers from me. If he wanted to kill me, he could have done it already, instead of getting caught up in his choices. You're still saying that now? Fine, you can call the shots. Let me talk to him, Scout. Teresa won't mind. Damn you. You want to talk reason with a knife to my neck? Ridiculous. Damn it. Why do you think Her Majesty has chosen to trust 2 outsiders? Why does Her Majesty trust you? It's nothing more than you using your rhetoric and silver tongue to manipulate fact and fiction. It's okay, Mudrock gives me the S-word pass. Why are you saying it like it's the S-word pass? Come on. It's literally just Sarkaz. Why are you treating it like it's a word? Like a bad word. Ridiculous, hilarious. Our Majesty, or Her Majesty, our king with her lofty ideals, is buying into this clown show. Guys, hold on, you guys. Guys, no. Okay, Sarkaz, call me clown, but I can't walk with Teresa anymore. That ship has sailed. You think you don't trust me? It's Her Majesty you don't trust. What gives you the right? You're getting led around by the nose. You can't be a loyal vassal. You can't buy into her vision. All you've got is that title, Her Majesty. You can throw around to add your weight to your choices. Bullshit. You can talk like that about me? You dare say that I don't believe in Her Majesty's way? Those were your words, not mine. You filthy outsider. Choke on your own spit. Do you want to hear my opinion? I'll tell you, Sarkaz. I know for a fact that it's not my fault, or Kaltsit, that you lost faith in Her Majesty. You started to lose trust in her, and looked for someone else to blame. You talk out of your ass. If I really left Her Majesty, I would have taken your head with me. No, 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 no. Do not type that. That is... No, no, because if that ever gets clipped out of context, I'm fucked. If it's really my fault you don't buy into Her Majesty's sermons anymore, why bother confronting me? You're scared of Her Majesty's strength? Or are you scared you can't change your mind? You're still lost. You don't know your own destiny, but he wants it. It doesn't matter who you are. He knows that there will always be people like you, and there will always be such a bridge. Who are you talking about? They awakened you, worked you up, and it's not so I could listen to your talk. He wants to know what Teresa says, and how I react. You. I was never part of the Council's plans. He needs to confirm this, whether Teresa acquired any additional power. Who the hell are you talking about? Dirty tricks? Vague blathering? Just to lure me into confessing to defection? Just to put on a show for Scout? No, Sarkaz. I only want to talk you to walk out of this place alive. What? Are you joking? What kind of joke is this? The one who can guide his people to survive is the one crowned king in their hearts. I recognize you, traitor. That night, you carried the wounded Ascalon back to camp, and it was you who brought the final message from the fallen soldiers to inform the whole army of the location of the recon team. So, I'm giving you this opportunity. Impossible. Why should I believe you? Take a good look at the situation, traitor. Regardless of what the doctor says, you have no choice but to believe it. No, Scout, don't be deceived. The purpose of me releasing me is to rehabilitate these lies. I'm not going anywhere. You want to slander me as one of Teresa's spies? You don't have the slightest idea what I've been through. I am... Oh, hello, Teresa. Enough. Your Majesty. Doctor, are you injured? No. Your Majesty, this incident broke out so quickly because I didn't notice the situation within the team. No, I told Scout to stand down. Otherwise, this Sarkaz might have already been executed. I understand. Your Majesty, Ah, it's you. Yes. When I was giving my sermon, you were standing below. You're one of the many faces in that crowd. What the doctor said is right. You and your mercenaries have made military gains for us. But that is not an excuse for your current actions. Being a traitor is not excusable. Your Majesty, You don't trust me, Marco? You, who rescued so many of your compatriots and brought back information for us from the most dangerous of places? Now you're no longer willing to trust me? No. I was just... I can't even bear to look up at her. What have I said? Your Majesty, it seems that there won't be any use interrogating him. The situation is grim, and we need to evacuate it imminently. We must immediately confirm whether there is any unrest with you among the team, or if there is a Kazdel spy. Please hand him over to Ascalon. Send him to the torture chambers. Yes. Before that, Doctor, can you tell me what he did to you just now? He didn't do anything. This might have been an assassination attempt, but I don't see that as the case. Doctor! Teresa, if I was to say that he is by far the most innocent one, would you believe me? Hello, monster. Very cool. Doctor, this is no time to be cracking jokes. Scout probably doesn't see himself as part of your skit either. But at least this Sarkaz is indeed... Flag, no! is not on the list of spies that the captives named Teresa. Damn outsider. How dare you call Her Majesty by name? Do you hate Cultsit? Do you hate the Doctor? Just because they are not Sarkaz? Not because of what they've done, or what they will do? Yes, that's exactly right, Your Majesty. There are so many excellent people around you, so why do you insist on letting these outsiders? Shut your mouth! Yes, I understand what you mean. Allow me to ask one more question. Scout, what's your verdict? I respect your judgment, but per my opinion, he should be taken into custody immediately and locked up. According to military law, there can only be one outcome. Indeed, this is but one choice. We are always faced with countless choices. No matter what schemes or designs he may have, he will be unable to resist that desire. This won't be the last time you see actions like this. Teresa, if your tolerance creates further troubles, it will eventually threaten your safety. He simply made an unfortunate decision. No, Your Majesty, please, I can explain. I am Sarkaz, a Sarkaz of Kazdel. I just couldn't bear the thought of you and Babel being so far away from Kazdel. Initially, this was the one thing I resisted the most. Underhanded tactics and tricks. If this was not the only way to achieve lasting peace, I would not be able to swallow this pill. But the Sarkaz have been waiting for too long. Among the countless wars, we must utilize this war, along with equally innumerable lives, to open up this world and understand its emotion. Cultsit, Doctor, this will be the attitude I have towards you. We share the same beliefs and we can complement each other. Therefore, I choose to respect the Doctor's choice. Want us to eat one of her potatoes? You mean the grenades? Doctor, please tell me how you'd like this to end. This Sarkaz. He carried out an act of betrayal not against me, but against an image of Teresa in his heart that had disappointed him. He cannot be called a traitor. As far as I can see, Her Majesty Teresa is willing to grant freedom to so many people. Why not exile this Sarkaz and see what choices he makes? Let him fend for himself upon this land. Isn't that also just a death sentence? He may find a new faith, maybe in you or someone else. You. Why are you doing this? I'm opposed. Even if the existing evidence does not prove his involvement with the military council, I do not deem it prudent to release a soldier who openly attacked his commander. She stuffed explosives into a potato? Really? What the fuck, W? Teresa. Your Majesty. Leave it to the army. Yes, Marco, you are a Sarkaz mercenary. So, Scout, take him to see Ascalon. Babel will decide your fate. Ascalon will decide your fate. That you consider yourself a Sarkaz of Kazdel means you cannot live. Her skin animation? Oh. Your Majesty, you're putting me to death? Scout, before he has any outbursts of emotion, restrain. No! No. You're right. That's right. Kill me. You're doing the right thing, sending a flake like me to hell. You were a war hero. To execute a traitor, a nobody like me is what you should do. Behave yourself. I was wrong. Your Majesty. You still have what we long for. The story we've heard for decades. Dude, this guy is mental. The banner of the 6 heroes still flies. How many have grown up listening to you, tales of you leading the Sarkaz against foreign invaders? The masses wait for that era to come again. I've been waiting. We've all been waiting. We're still waiting for those legends to reappear. Waiting for that blood-stained history to reignite. That is what Sarkaz should be. That is what the Sarkaz must be. Your Majesty, now this is justice. You have become justice. Your Majesty. Damn, he was really like, alright, we're gonna justify this. This is the current situation. The mercenaries we've been able to contact will arrive in 2 days. Whose team is it? Hoderer's. Hoderer is an excellent commander, but he seems to despise war even more than he lets on. I will ensure that he arrives on time. Good work, Cultsit. Perhaps one day, the Sarkaz can finally escape meaningless conflict and sacrifice. There's sorrow written all over your face. Is it because of the incident with Marco? In him, I saw a microcosm. The road ahead of us is still long, Cultsit. It's too long, Teresa, such that your people want an answer, and they want it placed before them. But you'll accompany me down that road, won't you? Of course. That said, I heard you were doing some fashion design last night? Oh no, are you gonna discipline me? No, why would I? Proper relaxation is necessary for stress relief. The situation isn't optimistic. Your every move will affect the morale of all Sarkaz. I know. A little bit of fashion? Is that where we get all our epoch skins? Teresa. Doctor, what's the matter? Ascalon sends word that Marco committed suicide out of fear of punishment, in order to avoid embarrassing his king. Teresa. I know. Doctor, what are you going to do next? In addition to the mercenaries, all Sarkaz hiding under Kazdel's sphere of influence are paying close attention to our movements. This is a comprehensive relocation, and we have no margin of error when it comes to intelligence and logistics work. Thank you. I'll speak with Ascalon later. She'll find good candidates. Very well. Doctor, Don't worry, I trust you. Thank you. Hopefully the visions that I've seen will. No, rather, as long as we can still see, let us move forward a bit. What, Pogst it? Dude, I'd love to see Pog Calst it more. That's right. I've already gotten used to it. Oh. 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is 6. I thought it was 7. Oh well. Anteria. Oh, so that's us. It's not Chen. No Ash on that account, and oh, my condolences. Pingus? I don't know how many of you know that. I barely know that. I don't even know where it's from. I just remember hearing it. My words don't matter much. Only when you live free in every moment are you truly alive. Go and experience the world for yourself. It will take many months to form your own ideas. Kaltsit, I hope you will. Okay, give me a second. Let me go get water, because I ran out of water. All right. Of 5:39 p.m. Clear. Outdoors, Rhodes Island deck. You've been quite busy lately, right? There are many things you have to do. Proper rest is also necessary. There have been some small fluctuations in your psychological indicators as of late, and I will continue to monitor them. Right, Blaze will be here to give you reports tonight. She was the one who led the raid yesterday. Damn. Does Hyperdrift sell that jacket? Not necessarily like the full like helmet, but the hoodie, like a Rhodes Island hoodie, or like Rhodes Island jacket. That'd be nice. 1:23 a.m. Rainy. Babel Temporary Operational Command Center. Scouts outside. He was in charge of last night's operation. This is the record of one of his rare mission failures since enlisting in Babel. Come in. Commander, Dame, you're both here. Let me briefly explain what happened last night. When my squad was sweeping the battlefield, they found traces of enemy troops that could be tracked. I made the decision that this was the opportunity to sniff out the enemy's position, insisted on giving chase, and it ended up being ambushed. The responsibility is mine alone, and I am willing to accept the army's punishment. This is not a decision an old Sarkaz mercenary would make. Regrettably, all my experience failed to let me know anything was wrong. Something has to actually happen for your experience to be worth anything. You lost no team members after the crisis occurred, indicating that your command was calm as you retreated and thus proper. You deserve recognition, not punishment. I don't understand how you reached this conclusion. Army discipline loses all meaning if it fails to recognize when to reward and when to punish. You know that, Scout. Why do you care so much about her reputation? I need a reason. Dame Kaltsit, how's Reika? She's out of danger. The Scout opens his mouth to say something, but words fail him. Your heart is in turmoil. Rarely have I seen you struggle like this, even on the battlefield. If you can tell us what you're thinking, maybe we can... I insist that Reika not be punished in any way. Because she's an orphan? Military discipline isn't a bleeding heart operation. Reika's father was a Sarkaz mercenary who died in the Civil War. She's in good company in Kazdal. Damn, Doctor, what the fuck? You can't just say, oh, wow. She's an orphan? Damn, join the rest of them. Damn, she has a lot in common with the rest of Casdell. She's an orphan? Good, she'll have friends. Her mother suffered from severe oropathy and was unable to raise her. Upon learning about this, Her Majesty Teresa has been providing financial support to their family. Nothing special about that either, if you don't have any better reason. Reika only enlisted in the army to repay Her Majesty's kindness. She once told me that fighting for Her Majesty is her only wish and the entire purpose of her life. Go on, Scout. I'm listening. It's in Casdell. It's rare for children to have any wishes, or anything to protect. They get sucked into the maelstrom of war and then they die. So you hope to preserve Reika's reputation, to keep her wish to protect Her Majesty alive. Scout cannot answer. The battle-tested veteran falls back into silence. The doctor rises slowly, reaching out to pat Scout in the shoulder. Kaltsit does not expect this. Sorry if that offended you. I knew you must have had a good reason. No one will go punished, but that will have an impact on discipline, which isn't going to be popular. Scout, I hope that in the future, you and your team will respond to doubt with action. I swear to do this, Commander. Dame, I'll be taking my leave. I promise me one thing before you go. Value your own life and reputation the same as you do your teammates. I will. Additionally, Closure may approach you to discuss the Londinium issue. She's very concerned about my position on this matter. You can share some more of the decision-making process with her. After all, she is also a potential combat operator. Of course, you can also discuss other things. She's a potential combat operator? Do we have a playable Closure? (11:27 a.m.) Clear. Rhodes Island Chief Engineer's office. What is it this time? I'm wondering if you've settled on the going to Londinium thing. I'm still discussing it, as the action itself is rather risky. Nah, she just sucks our wallet dry? Shit. Why are you suddenly so concerned about this? I'm worried you're not in the right headspace. I know you want to go, deep down, but you gotta think about the kind of danger we're up against. You waste a lot of energy getting all torn up. I'm not torn up. Rhodes Island's safety is always my first priority. It'd be great if one day you could just do whatever you want. You can't put it past me. I know how close you are to Teresa. There's no way you could stay out of the Londinium thing. This has nothing to do with Her Majesty. I only care about the pros and cons that the action itself has on Rhodes Island. Yeah, I know. Always responsibility and duty. Take a day to treat yourself every once in a while. Leave all the boring stuff to the doctor and let's knock some back. Just the two of us. Doesn't that sound nice? Dude, Closure wants to do shots. The doctor is already working very hard. I guess that's true. You'd think the amnesia would give us all an all-new doctor, but the workaholic part is still the same. But honestly, the old doctor was such a hard ass. I like the new version better. Was because this one's easier to bully? I heard about the treadmill you gave the doctor, how it would start floating for no reason. You had to watch ads to get it back down. Oh, that's a fucked up treadmill. You have to watch ads to get it to go back down? That was a special promotion. I was just trying to save the doctor money. I need you to be more considerate. The last thing I need is an overwhelmed doctor getting scared to death by levitating exercise equipment. Yeah, sure. Why so serious all of a sudden? Maybe it's something about how I knew the old doctor, but I keep getting this uncontrollable urge to pull the most hilarious pranks. Especially before, when the doctor was acting weirder and weirder. Enough Closure. No more on this subject. I forbid you from mentioning a word of this to the doctor. Don't worry, I'm not that clueless. By the way, Kaltsit, before we go to the Londinium, I'm going to carry out a renovation of the underdevelopment area. Gotta thicken that hole at least. It'll be pricey, but I, a reliable engineer that I am, think that the level investment is still absolutely necessary. So, on behalf of the engineering department, I've decided to fight for 3 days and nights to give the underdeveloped area a brand new look. No need. The underdeveloped area is the sturdiest place on the ship. I thought you'd say that. Right below the underdevelopment area is a drone hangar, and that hangar doesn't have any support pillars. Once we knock out the upper part, the top of the hangar will deform, and then... Kaltsit, why are you glaring at me like that? I'm scared. You just want to do your own thing. Alright, cards on the table. I am the chief engineer, of course. I'm gonna be curious about some place I can't get into. I have my reasons. All those secrets in your gullet are gonna suffocate you. When are you gonna open up to me already? You can't carry all this by yourself. Maybe that day will come. Looking forward to it. Wait, huh? Did you just say something not super uptight? Thank you, Closure. Very cool. Is the under development area just our base? The patient placement work for Connor County will be completed today. In the coming days, you'll once again need to reassess the defensive strength of the settlement site. The medical department will forward the relevant data to you later. Yeah, 'cause still in beta. Dude, it's been beta since it came out. In the future, similar tasks will gradually be transferred over to elite operators so that your energy will not be diverted from more important issues. Sorry to barge in, but look alive, everyone. Dr. Kaltza is about to start her daily rounds. She's earlier than usual today, huh? Eh? There's a bunch of logistics department folks today as well. You should go see Dr. Kaltza about that forgetfulness of yours. That last... hold on, he's like, that last from the medical department came over to our ward for a week or so to touch bases, and she said that she was going to transfer all of us to a temporary medical settlement in Connor County. What's the point of other people talking if you're not going to remember a word of it? Don't worry, sir. After all, the arrangement was made rather hastily. I'll be reminding everyone again. The Rhodes Island Landship will be conducting a series of mock exercises around Victoria in the near future. We've decided to temporarily transfer you to a medical settlement in Connor County out of consideration for your safety. Why are we going to Victoria? Isn't W also going to Victoria? Please rest assured that the medical facilities there are comprehensive, and you will be accompanied by most of the medical staff. Look now, that's Eric. Yeah, Dr. Kaltza. How long have you been standing right next to me? Don't worry, I just got here. Ari, pass me this Pass me this patient's blood works report. Who the fuck said blood works? It's blood work. You've recovered quickly, and your empathy hasn't shown any signs of deterioration. The fact that I'm still here today is all thanks to you. When I think back to the day I first had an acute neuropathy attack, you didn't close your eyes day or night so you could rescue me. It's my duty as a doctor. Next, I'll have to read the relevant agreement on the transfer and resettlement, and you'll sign the agreement after I read it. According to the Article 4, Rhodes Island's neuropathy and treatment regulations. Easy there, doctor. You don't have to read all that. Rhodes Island has my complete and total trust. Just show me where I have to sign. I appreciate it, but reading out the agreement in its entirety is also to protect your rights. Ari, time is short, and we may not have the manpower to carry the patients. Check the hallway to see if anyone can help. Bloodworks reminds me of the comic about the machine that removes. Ooh, excessive moisture. Ooh. Alright. Doctor, good afternoon. What brings you here? Long time no see. Doctor, are you available right now? We don't have enough staff to relocate the patients here and might need your help. Yeah, I am. Given your current physical condition, I'd recommend you not engage in any physical labor. At least let me give it a shot. Don't underestimate me. Doctor, this isn't the commander of Rhodes Island, is it? The one that little Ari's always talking about every day. Sir, please don't say silly things like that. Doctor, I was just giving them an overview of Rhodes Island. Am I really that popular? Having the commander of Rhodes Island transport me? There's no way. Now, don't be shy. Everyone in Rhodes Island is obligated to help in even the most commonplace of tasks. That hardly changes even for the person with the title of field commander. Let's get a move on. Hughes? Quus? Cos? Hughes? Come here and help me lift his upper body, and pay attention to the medical equipment cable. Sure thing, Ari. What's this new device? Never seen it before. It's a crystal melting instrument. Ryan Labs CR01 experimental model with a built-in originium circuit. In the middle of and late stages of neuropathy, the body becomes filled with crystals, and the organs are easily damaged and ruptured. The crystal melting instrument utilizes the sequential release of concentrated energy to dissolve the crystallization. Yeah, dude, this font is so small. That's exactly right. See, it's just as I said. The doctor really knows everything. Q's, don't just lift it like that. Use your left hand to place the patient's hands together over the side of your neck, then use the right hand to cradle both the patient's legs. Oh, my subtitles haven't been on. Because I accidentally minimized the the window, sadly. So sorry, I didn't pay very close attention to Dr. Kaltz's battlefield handling course, and didn't learn a lot of that material. That course was originally structured for you to cement your knowledge with practice anyway. But how did you know that, Doctor? If I recall, you were out in Sargon during that mission. Maybe I'm just a genius. Or maybe I wrote the playbook. One last thing. Amiya's been busy with various assessments of the Londinian trip as of late. Please take the time to make sure you look after her. She may be the leader of Rhodes Island, but she is also still a kid. Hope the Emperor's blade dies a million deaths. Yeah, I hope so too. 2:28, 9 a.m. Overcast. Babel Temporary Operational Command Center. You are the leader of Babel, but you're also an neuropathy patient. Please take your health seriously. I suggest you stop working and take a break immediately. Kaltz, you still think too much about others. Oh, Doctor, please come in. We weren't discussing anything confidential. I heard everything, Your Majesty. You really should be getting enough sleep. That was a tense meeting we had last night. All that battle talk must have tired you out. No worries. Conversely, Doctor, I would like to apologize for the words spoken by some of the participants. They did not intend to offend, but were slightly agitated. They were worried about my safety, but I understand that you must surely have considered all possible situations. This is the best solution. Teresa's wants to regain the initiative. He knows that your strengths are also your weaknesses. But what he doesn't know is how much you're willing to sacrifice for the Sarkov's people. When Ascalon's troops arrive in town, he'll see the writing on the wall. You're always so reassuring, Doctor. Listening to your words is more refreshing than sleeping. Teresa's weary face flashes a smile of relief, a smile that becomes gentler as she looks out the door. Come in. Here, sit next to me. But, no need to look all around. There are no outsiders here, Mia. It's small, Mia! Hello! Doctor Kaltz, good evening. I didn't mean to stay up this late. No one is blaming you, dear. Let me guess, did you have a nightmare? No, I didn't. The soldiers moving around woke me up. I was looking out the window and saw Ascalon getting ready for a long trip with the other fighters. They were on a mission. But Ascalon said she would never leave me or Her Majesty. I was worried, so I snuck in here to take a look. Mia, my dear Mia, the doctor gave Ascalon a little job. They'll be back soon enough. Think about it. Has one of the doctor's battles ever run long? You're right. If that's what Doctor wants, I feel so much better. Doctor is the best at making everyone feel safe. Mia, you should rest. Okay, I'm going to bed. Good night, everyone. Begone, child. Go back to bed. Go back to sleep. What a sweet, lovable child. Doctor, before you came, I was a bit worried about the safety of Rhodes Island's landship in Ascalon's absence. That's natural. Stretching his front thigh thin, encircling a small town with no strategic significance, there's no telling what Teresa's true objective is. My safety is secondary. I'm more concerned about the safety of the children and researchers on the ship. But as Amiya said, you really do give people a sense of security. What you've accomplished through your command leaves no room for doubt. Dr. Kaltz, the day we win this war, shouldn't be far away, right? I don't know if we quite won this war. Now, all of that is well outside your normal schedule. Doctor, are you still listening? I am. Doctor, what does it mean to be truly alive? Where did that come from? Obeying someone else's will losing your reason to move on. Does that count as being alive? Isn't that just a robot? Keeping your body, but being separated from your memories. Does that count as being alive? Are you talking about me? If you had to choose one or the other, Doctor, which would you choose? I would choose to be human, not a puppet. We're Rhodes Island, we're always ready for war crimes? We should not be defaulting to war crimes. We have interns. We can at least default to like actual war, but we don't need to have the interns commit war crimes yet. That's what the senior management is for. Kaltut casts a deeply pensive look at you. Freedom is not free. After you lost your memories, you woke up, were forced to fight, and forced to witness the sacrifice of human life. This whole time, you have barely had a single choice. Look into my eyes. Tell me, Doctor, why is it that you fight? The opponent could use a chemical warfare. Yeah, but okay, look, war crimes are only defined in this world. And in a world where you can eat bullets and also eat grenades without harm, or not without harm, but like with significantly lesser impact. That's hardly the biggest war crime. Memories continue to pour forth in this moment, and everything that has happened since your awakening in Chernobog flashes before your eyes vividly, joy and sorrow intertwining. An answer becomes clearer and clearer in your mind. You almost blurt it out subconsciously. I fight for Rhodes Island. I fight for my friends. Hello, Ike. Nice to meet you. Make sure you don't forget the answer you just gave me. Even if no one understands, we must continue to walk this path. Doctor, you too will find your path. Oh, here we are. Pingus, or Pignus. We have war crime lists as at home. Can't just use the list at home to justify it. Next, verify language, logic, and function integrity. Parts? Tell me a story. Alright. Ah, it's you. This entire time, you have been lingering there. Since your last visit, it has been 1555555555555. This sounds familiar. 555 days. Welcome to the Primitive Rhodes Island Terminal Service. Confirming permissions. 42. Welcome, Leader 1. I'm pretty sure I heard this before. Seriously? I want a story, not something like this. Please understand that this is outside of my area of expertise. Okay. Let's have everyone understand each other so we'll all live a better tomorrow, right? Yeah, I get it. It sounds like... Oh, it's Closure talking. Looks like the language logic is doing okay. Now let's look at the other parts. Is it really necessary to keep inspecting these areas for which parts has never reported any issues? Of course! It's been a very long time since we did any data archiving on you. This is just like the regular old physicals we do on humans. Have to make sure you're healthy after all. Wait, so all of this is parts? This is a massive data center. Programs have no concept of life. I kind of think you do, though. Should I perhaps take that as a compliment? Of course. May I ask a question, then? What exactly does a human think of the visual representation of my archives? It's kind of hard to describe. When I first took over the systems here, everything was a huge mess. Thinking back, it was a real disaster. Back then, most of your information was encrypted and ordered in such a scrambled way. Well, you're still that way right now, of course. If I were to describe you as a human, with the state you're in, I guess I'd say you had a combustion engine in your body. But all your components are like the ignition and whatnot, and your piston are flipped upside down. To the point that I'm not even sure if you're a system that exists within the bounds of common sense. Don't be like that. It's not a bad thing. I'm just saying how unique you are. Though I still can't make heads or tails of all these branching structures in your database, let alone the rules for how things are even read in that thing. At the very least, Cultsit and I managed to fix and reorganize a decent chunk of it. How's that? No one knows you better than me right now. I feel terribly sorry that I cannot help you with that, Leader 1. Why so polite all of a sudden? If anyone could just self-diagnose themselves, no matter what kind of weird diseases they had, then all the doctors in the world would be out of a job. Yeah? What's this stuff in here? Let's see. Have you forgotten? This is the sarcophagus rescue operation simulated test runs. There are so many complicated routes, and we have so much data on these simulations. I may not have gone there myself, but I can recognize more or less all the pathways they could have taken. Process 04291601. Validation failed. Process 07201159. Expenditure exceeded. Validation failed. You diagnose yourself with good at video games? Yeah, well, I diagnose you with skill issue. Process 08210957. Validation succeeded. Actually, I diagnose you with not max potential fire whistle. Clipped, yeah. Process 09081800. Validation failed. Terminated at... My impression is that we did run this quite a few times, but process 11290957. Validation succeeded. Process 12010955. Process tally 167. Execution nodes 3711. Did it seriously run that many times though? Mumu's old, like 350. While that may be the case, the doctor was successfully evacuated from Chernobog in only 2 of these simulations. These are all the simulations I was able to complete with the short amount of time I had. Had there been more time, I would have conducted even more test runs to find an even more optimal and stable rescue plan. There's a timeline where you haven't pulled Fire Whistle yet, and in that one you kill God and plunge the world into darkness? Okay, me diagnosing you with not max potential to Fire Whistle does not mean you kill God. If I remember correctly, the actual rescue mission was planned around these 2 simulation results. If it wasn't for these 2 successful runs, we could never even have figured out how to get the doctor out. But in actuality, we made 3 times as many sacrifices as we had anticipated. If this had occurred in the simulations, according to our procedures, this operation would have likely been called off. That's all in the past. No use talking about it. It's not like I can put a time machine together. Hey, that sounds like a fun idea though. Let me jot it down. Anyways, if we call this operation off, that also means... I don't really want to say this, and it probably sounds like I'm exaggerating, and it's too sentimental. But the idea pops into my head every once in a while. If we had called it off, it would have cost us our future. Leader 1. What's up? Is it really reasonable to bet it all on a single person? Dude, bet it all on Black. Go gambling. Let's go gambling. Bet it all. I can understand what had driven you to make this decision. However, considering the odds, I do not support an operation like this. That is considering both your safety as well as that of others. Hearts, I'm sure you know this yourself. The doctor stands for a lot of things. It's understandable. I used to wonder how Babel, or Rhodes Island, without the doctor would have been. What do you think would have happened to us? Amiya and Cultsit probably would have stayed out of Ursus, and we never would have never crossed paths with Reunion. Don't you think we would have been in better shape? We might have also have been driven into a corner and taken even worse losses. Everyone would get the pink slip, and then we'd all just split and go home, wherever home's supposed to be. I am sensing some kind of dry humor in your statement. It's a joke, alright. Actually, if I actually thought that way, Kalsit would have thrown me off the bridge a long time ago. Let's face it though, compared to now, we had a much harder time during those few years without Doctor. Don't you agree? You know how miserable I was when Kalsit was our only boss? She'd always work my ass off all day. Like I was supposed to be a machine that ran 24/7. 2. She never thought to give me a single break. Seriously, I thought I was gonna go bald working that much. Real-time logging activated. A previous statement has been committed to the database. Why'd you... Don't record anything. We can't let Kalsit hear any of that. I'm not saying this is anything bad. We are all here because we wanted to follow Teresa's dreams, her ideals. This goes for everyone that was at Babel too. It's just... Ever since Teresa left us, all of us spent so much time to get used to things. Some of us are probably still confused even now. It isn't often that you elaborate on how you think. Ha! You think I'm the kind of gal who stands by to watch things happen? Are you not? Your observations and computations are a lot more objective and accurate than a human's. Maybe you're right. Here, let me tell you a story. Do you know what it was like when they came to Kazdel to look for me? I'm not sure if I ever told you about my family. A family of vampires. You can smell the rotten stench in the words alone, right? You came from a branch of Sarkov's lineage, and a very ancient one at that. Ancient and old-fashioned too. Let me be clear. For the longest time, I didn't know if I had a talent for the vampire arts. Of course, it won't matter if I did. I was never into stuff like that, not even one bit. You could say I'm a little... Okay, not just a little. I'm very unorthodox. I only want to do what I want to do, and that's why I never stepped out of my little garret. My family almost kicked me out a couple times, but for some reason they never went there. You sound like you are reminiscing about your family. I guess I am. Back then, I was just a kid who didn't care about anything or anyone else. These days, I'm starting to miss home a little. I had a few friends. We did all kinds of stupid stuff. Crazy stuff. I hid my signature in the nooks and crannies of all kinds of data information. I played around in the databases of organizations people thought were impenetrable. Basically, just announced myself to everyone out there. The closure drinks machine oil? No way. It probably sounds silly now, but at the time, they called me the destroyer of the Kazdel information world. Of course, not a lot of people knew who I was. That moniker doesn't have a very positive image. What would you like me to search through the Kazdel law and help you find any relevant entries? Thanks, but I'm good. Anyways, while I was living my life like that, one day, there was no sign that anything special was going to happen that day, by the way, but something special happened, just like that. Someone opened the door to my garret. I had it locked down tight. Still have no idea how she got it open so easy. There was Teresa saying, as she looked on the news, too. No Sarkoz would ever mistake her for anyone else. It's possible that there are others who share the same general appearance, if someone who looked like Teresa had appeared. Nope, not possible. Even if there was someone like that, we'd never get it wrong. The monarch herself showed up and waltzed into my little room. Then she told me she was looking for someone to break the shackles of tradition, and for that she needed an engineer, the key to her plans. She didn't even try to convince me anything to me at first. Nope, not a word to try to convince me to go with her. I say garage. I do not say garage. I'm from the south. We say garage here. If it had been anybody but Teresa, I'd have thought they were nuts and would have thrown them right out the window. So you turned her down? Nope, I accepted her offer. I said yes, because of the curiosity that had been driving me the whole time. Then I went to the meeting place she told me about. That's when I first met Dokta, who happened to be picking me up. I still remember when you first arrived. Unlike right now, it wasn't just you who was there. Dokta was there too. Sounds like Doctor was like a guardian, keeping watch when the two of us met for the first time. You know, you get pretty quiet sometimes. Makes me wonder why. I'm not sure why I prefer to keep quiet a lot of times. Whatever. Your system and programming is a mystery, but don't you worry, I'll do my best to figure it out. Let's keep going. Not long after I took charge of Rhodes Island engineering, the doctor and Teresa came and showed me a weapon. Never seen anything like it. The doctor asked me if there was any way to read firmware and to restore its original functions. It was tough, but I managed to do it, of course. It wasn't until later that I found out that, with the data I provided, the doctor reverse engineered the device's mechanisms and even managed to use it to turn the tide when we were stuck in a really tight spot. Ace and the gang thought there was no way we were going to win, but we actually managed to pull it out. That was rather adventurous. Using unauthorized equipment rashly can lead to information mismatch, or worse, lead to the user being exposed to the device's internal detection mechanisms. Right? It felt off to me before I even finished looking through that thing, but the doctor told me I didn't need to worry about any of that. It's like the doctor knew about everything in advance, even the probability that I'd have the thing cracked. Who knows how the doctor managed to do that? It's because we just retry the stage, baby. Also, speaking of which, this is just my own feeling, but when I met the doctor here again, it felt kind of like meeting a totally different person. It's possible that there are those who look exactly the same. Come on, we're not looking into that possibility. Okay, if you insist. I can tell, the doctor who came back to Rose Island is the same old doctor, though also kind of like a completely different person on the inside too. How can I say this? Just like the last operation, the doctor's calculations were so accurate that our jaws all dropped. We won a fight we weren't even going to win. I almost gave our friend a nickname, Super Demonic Processor. But then, the very next time, the doctor surprised us with a whole other strategy. It's like that was a whole other person all of a sudden, who could figure out the whole other side's thinking perfectly, without using any formulas whatsoever or whatever. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain closure. It was definitely not another person controlling the doctor. Are you saying that the doctor has a broad range of different operational strategies? Judging from the records, that does appear to be the case. As a matter of fact, the records show that the doctor's deployment style has not been very consistent recently. Whatever kind of records doctor leaves behind or doesn't, I'm not going to call it strange, is something affecting the doctor's thinking and actions. That's a really difficult question. If you ask me, I think only the doctor can influence the doctor. The doctor keeps quiet sometimes, but is also really talkative at other times. Have you noticed that? I kind of think that maybe the doctor is normally so quiet because it's like laying the groundwork for some kind of pivotal moment to come. The doctor makes decisions that look wild and crazy to us, beyond our expectations, and those decisions lead Rhode Island down an entirely different path. Deviating from the plan also comes with risks. I can only hope that we are not heading down a treacherous path. Parts, remember what I said when the first thing that Teresa told me when we first met? She said she was looking for someone who could break the shackles of tradition. I think that's the standard she used to pick up people. So that's what most of us here have in common. Of course, the doctor too. Everyone follows the doctor. They go right along without hesitation. Without hesitation. Sacrificing gravel's strategic move. It's always the strategic move. I quite like this term. It has been stored in my database for a very long time. In fact, it was one of the first terms to be added to my term base. Looks like that mystery creator of yours liked it too. Perhaps. I cannot give you an accurate response as I do not know the answer. Whatever the case may be, that's how things are. The doctor treats everyone well. Though, I guess the old one treated everyone pretty well too. It's not easy to figure out just what this nice person is going to do, when or where the effects will actually play out. If the bad guys can't make sense of it, do we have hope of figuring out the doctor just because we're on the same side? To tell the truth, I kinda have doubts. You doubt, Doctor? No, not at all. Compared to Kalsid, I get along with Doctor way better. I can scam him and take all of his L&D. The point is, this doctor is nothing like the old one. If we look at the new one the same way we did the old one, then I'd say we're underestimating our new doctor. It isn't often that you judge a person so seriously. Yeah, that's probably because I really admire the doctor from the bottom of my heart. It was hard on everyone when Teresa left us. We lost way too many people in those 2 years. You know that better than anyone else. We were driven into a corner, basically. No matter which way we decided to go, we were walking on a rope that could snap at any time. In the end, it was Amiya who decided we had to do something to get us out of that mess. And here her conclusion? Bringing back the doctor. That's right. Amiya believed the doctor would bring lots of change, something that Rhodes Island desperately needed at the time. We most likely going to place Myrtle down first, so don't act as though we're that unpredictable. Dude, maybe someone's really into using Sage. It was a gamble, really. We had to do something, we had to change. It was better than watching the few friends we had left bleed all over the place for no good reason. Amiya was the only one to give orders back then, and she helped a lot of folks make up their minds on the topic when they'd been wishy-washy. Time proved Amiya right. We needed the doctor brought changes to Rhodes Island. From a probability standpoint, I would not agree with such a gamble. You know, Parts, I always thought of you as a pretty strange entity. The way you think is basically on the level of humans, but you're still lacking something. Something human. What would that be? Persistence. That's the kind of thing that drives people to achieve great things and sometimes turn them into monsters. Like the people who do level 1 only. Eh? Wait, what am I doing? I thought I was going to tell you a story. Damn it, I was going to talk about my heroic adventures as the destroyer of the Casdell information world. But somehow I got so off topic. I think our conversation today... My Rainbow Six 6 stars to level 1 only? Yeah, but I'm not actively using them. Like, I'm not trying to clear with them. I think our conversation today has been meaningful. Although it is indeed not the destroyer of the Casdell information world's heroic adventures. You aren't trying to make fun of me now because I had you admit you were terrible at telling stories, right? Damn it, don't you keep this conversation in the logs. I don't want Kalsta to find out what a long conversation I had with you the next time she goes looking stuff up. Hold on, you won't play this for her, right? I won't. Well, that's good to hear. Leader 1. Do you remember when you set a cabin to play Closure's Midnight Video Market every night at 0000? Huh? Your evaluation of the doctor has been so sincere that even I, an inorganic being, was moved. We should have it on loop in the doctor's office for at least a month. Parts! Why are you pranking us? Stop! Stop! Don't do it! Seriously, don't you dare. I'd start coughing up blood from embarrassment even before Kalsta got to me. Now that'd make me a real disgrace to the vampires. Alright, what a shame. What a shame? Serious, sheesh. Your personality is really taking a turn for the worse. I'm gonna set a program that restricts your playback permissions one of these days. Restricting permissions. Right, this will do. Yep, your checkup is just about done. Well, I'll get going. Whoa, doctor. What are you doing here? How long have you been there? Feels kind of suspicious. Are you here to check the battle records from the other day? Eh? Don't just stand there. Come on in. I just finished Parch's checkup. Just them vomiting? No, well, okay. Do they... I guess no one's ever done like a digestive system of a vampire. So it's like really a question of how the sustenance gets processed. I'd love to have a chat with you, but I got facility checks around the ship. Don't have much time. Well, gotta go. Good afternoon, Doctor. Is there anything else? Is there anything I can help you with? Would you like to check the battle records? Parts. Please, go ahead. Leader 1 evaluation was very much on point. You've gotten quieter. Please feel free to ask anything you would like, from Rhodes Island's current operational details to any questions you have regarding our archived files. Anything at all? As long as they are files in my database and you possess the sufficient permissions. You may ask me anything. Well done. Tell me, who's priestess? How come not even Kalsta can tell me who this priestess was? Uh-oh. Tick. Insufficient permissions. Warning, your permissions are insufficient. At this time, no registered members possess the permissions for this question to be answered. Warning. I apologize, Doctor. It appears I, too, cannot answer your question. Regarding this question, perhaps you could try to look for the answer through other means. Is there anything else? I'm always happy to help. Dude, losing the music there made it really creepy. Perhaps I should try that omniscient cult set once again. Literally just like, redacted. Tick. Activating self-verification program. Photography module running. Video module has not been shut down. Saving progress. 89%. 91%. 97%. Searching internal array. Expanding search to special permissions level. What are you doing there, Parts? Verified. System logic is functioning correctly. All systems operational. Found special item. Video file previously stored. Date unknown. Item has not been restricted by permissions. Looping video. Subject. Parts first functional test. File name. Ship video record 0000000001 alpha. Hey, Parts, where'd you get that video from? Your question has been answered, Doctor. The program will be terminated automatically in 3 seconds and locked. 3, 2, 1. What? What? Where's... Parts, you rat! You found the answer, didn't notify me, and gave me a countdown?
警戒を怠らないでください、ドクター。
Ah! Okay, hold on. Let me buy some things from the originium, or from the dust shop. Oh, there's 2 of these. Exhibition room? For mispronouncing parts too much? Hey. I am simply pronouncing it the way I believe it should be pronounced. Okay, let's get these. Alright. Is there actually a video for parts this? Is there a video? Cause they said she found the video. Is there an actual Vigilo video at the end of this somewhere? Or is this something else? The Sammy Expeditioner teaser? I don't know if I ever did. Hold on. Let me bring it up. YouTube. Parts deleted it, duh. Damn. Analog horror. Ugh. What is this? Sammy Expeditioner. Arknights, Sammy Expedition. The Parts video is lost media. Huh. Oh, this is IS, isn't it? Is this, yeah, I would say, is this not just IS? Hold on, let me mute this. Let me mute Arknights. Where's my conviction gambling? Okay, so the issue is I need to go cook.
There are 2 major routes to reach the NV ice field.
And so I don't know if I'm gonna conviction gamble because I need to go cook. I must cook and not in Arknights.
One takes you
I must
to
cook
surveyors
food.
through Ursus, and the other through Sami. Ongoing disputes between Columbia and Ursus greatly hinder application procedures for the Ursus route. You are thus advised to take the Sami route.
Huh.
After leaving the Colombian border, you may choose from several paths through Sami to reach the ice field. However, the natural
Cooking stream?
environment of
Dude,
Sami
when
is
I'll figure that out
incredibly
later.
complex, with overlapping wetlands, forests, and mountainous terrain that can easily prove challenging to inexperienced surveyors. The natives of Sami
Make chocolate
call themselves
pasta.
the Sami
What the fuck?
Most Sami field are Lafia, with small populations of unique Sarkez and other rarer races. The political structure
Whoa,
culture,
that's
and
cool.
industry of Sami are fundamentally different.
Cook
when
some
compared
pasta
with
salad.
most
I was actually
parent
gonna go make
civilizations. We
some
still
Chinese
know
braised
very
pork.
little of them.
I just need to get rid of
Even to
it.
this day, we hope that your expeditions will help Columbia achieve a better
Because I need
understanding of
to
these people.
I bought
We
like
know from current materials that the Sami live in ancient tribal societies. The
I bought like 8
Sumapakador,
pounds
or
of pork
snow
shoulder
priests,
for like
not
20
only
bucks.
serve as political heads of tribes, but also provide spiritual and military leadership. Their attitudes
And
toward
so
you
I'm
may
on my
either
last
grant
batch
or
of that-
deny
the-
safe
that amount.
passages through Sami. Unfortunately, most snow priests do not welcome outsiders. Therefore, you must remember this. In Sami, you may have to contend with more than just the environment.
Wow. Who'd have thought?
Successful
You have
passage
to
through
contest
Sami
with your
will
own
bring
inner
you to the
gambler.
ice field. Sponsored by leading Colombian tech companies, earlier explorers have built multiple permanent research
Holy shit, this is
stations,
long.
offering shelter
Longer
and
than most
resupply in
trailers.
this region. You may also seek assistance from an ally, armed with a giant bow.
Oh, that's it? That's all the information you give
Exploring
me?
the ice field is a significant undertaking, but always make safety your primary concern. Cease your expeditions and return at once if you see the following items.
Bootless flower,
Blooming
white.
plants with no visible roots. Pitch black snow. Objects resembling human hands.
Hey, what?
Phantoms resembling Ursine officers.
That's Emperor Blade!
Finally, we would like to thank you for taking the time to peruse this document.
It's like that video of like,
hope
we
you
would like to
accomplish
thank
your
you
survey
for
goals, as
taking
it
this
will
audio
undoubtedly
tour
contribute to
of the rice
Columbia's
fields.
scientific
And now
cultural
begin
endeavors.
the Battle Royale. Sponsored by Mainlander Explorers Exploration Society, Colombian Commission for the Surveillance of Nature, Ryan Lab Scientific Investigation Section, Tower Mountains Life Sciences, Lab North, Volvort Kolchinsky Extreme Environment Equipment Testing Department, Beach Brella Terran Science Researcher. Oh, what is this? What is Terra 3.0? Oh, is this just the new UI?
脆く崩れやすい歴史は白氷を踏むように繰り返し同じ道を
Nothing will bad will happen in Sammy.
また一度と起こり衰え絶えぬ循環の中で今日へと至った新時代の翌地クルビア大開拓の時代利益分配に熱中する帝国は開拓者たちに
Oh, is this just
強い
like
隙を与えた
the established
分断
world?
が情熱を育み人々はこぞって荒野に身を投じたそして大開拓がもたらした犠牲者の姿は文明が野蛮を美化する道具となったことを示した
Oh, this
開
Chernobog.
拓の力は富と技術が際限なく湧き出し地に眠る金脈と天を覆う星々は
Or that might not be Chernobog. That's just a random
クルビア
city.
を驚異的な急成長に
Oh, wow.
導いた古の時代闘争の中で法が生まれ法はサンクタを育んだ
Not America,
数は
truly.
これを理解不能の裏切り
Why is the auto quality 360p?
戦いの火蓋を切ったしかし血染めの歴史はとうに忘れ去られ残ったのは連綿と続く憎しみと純白で完璧
Ah,
な
yes, Slaughterano.
スイーツと重機によって保たれる奇妙な均衡がリーベリーを引きつけ、移住者によってサンクタは素晴らしき天性を押しとどめるようになり、法もまた征服者の故郷へと持ち帰られた。鐘の音は今も響くが、
Hello,
腰肩を
not Vatican City.
どこにもいない。
Hello, legally distinct Vatican City with guns.
リベリアへ持ち込むと、かの国の征服欲はますます強まった。ボリバル遠征が失敗した後、
Yeah, the delicate.
島民たちの手によって、
How does one have a delicate balance between dessert and firearm? The fuck do you mean? Like what? Oh, I have to eat my tiramisu and also fire my Smith & Wesson. Like what?
イベリアは黄金時代を迎える。高らかに頬を張るイベリア艦隊、豊かな生活を送る人々。野心に曇った統治者の目では、人類の領域外に潜む脅威は捉えられなかった。やがて大いなる性質が迫る。
Profound silence.
海岸線は異様な様相を呈し、恐怖が静かに陸へとにじり寄った。
Apple pie.
裁判所の設立は最後の。
Oh, this is the Seaborn.
沈黙を貫くイベリア人は運命を他人に委ねるつもりはないようだが、彼らの気高い抵抗にもいずれ終焉が訪れるだろう。しかして海の奥底で未知なる脅威が肥大化しつつある。目先の悪質に
The fuck you mean? It quietly rises.
繰り返します。エーギルは全ての陸上文明に呼びかけます。
お
今こそあらゆる偏見と怨恨を手放し、人類一丸となって我々エーギルと共に防衛線を築きましょう。母体はすでに封鎖を破り海面を割りました。重要情報と演算結果は間もなく陸上に送り届けられます。我々が面している危険は陸海の隔たりや天災の脅威をはるかにしのぎます。我々は運命共同体として団結せねばならないのです。エーギルのもとに力を合わせれば必ずやこの難局を乗り越えることができるでしょう。
Wait, hold on. What was the impact? This was a year ago. What was the impact? Was it Undertides? Was it Stultifera Novice? Well, what's the Matrix? It's not out on global yet? Oh, okay. I want to see that. That looks cool. There's a beginner guide for IS4. What is this? Oh, it's just Dungeon Meshi again. Yep. Columbia and Ursus beg to differ. Send the land dwellers information about the ice field and Hotland. Oh, that's cool. Ager is the next main. Wait, what's the Hotland? Is that not out yet? Or is Hotland the desert? Is that reclamation algorithm? Hotland is south of Sargon. What is this lost media looking thing?
The demons or poltergeists are otherworldly beings in Terra. Demons is considered as alien for Terra since their origin is said to be from dimensional cracks at the end.
Oh, this is IS lore. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I would say, okay, because I remember when we were doing Walk in Dust, right? The what's it called? What's it called? When she fought the Emperor's Blade, they were talking about the demons and how all the Emperor's Blades have a shard of a demon, and that for one to recognize, they needed to be either an Aegir, a Snow Priest, or someone from like, oh god, I don't remember what the final one was, or like, yeah, basically needed to be from the islands of the south. Yeah, or maybe a Tianxi, maybe. But I remember that part in Walk in Dust. What is this? What did you link me? How the fuck did this give me? What? Are you kidding me? Okay, hold on. You guys can't see it, so let me uncrop it. This series of characters gave me this? What black magic is this? What Sarkaz's sorcery have you constructed on this search? What the fuck? Oh, it's the URL. Oh, okay. That makes more sense. What is this? Oh, this is... Alright, I'm gonna have to speak over this a little bit so that audio... Okay. Audio jungle. What the fuck is this? What have you linked to me, Kent? Wait, I realized I didn't even look at the video. Electrocuting Miss Hypergrip for not giving us skins? What the fuck? What the fuck was that, Kent? You're banned. You're banned from giving me videos. I say that. I'm gonna forget next react. Yeah, I'm also concerned. Oh, what is this?
There's some Scottish people that kind of say purple burger alarm, purple burger alarm, purple burglar alarm, purple burglar alarm, burglar, purple burglar,
Hold on, wait, what was that? Big tail dragon chucked 60 potatoes? Purple burglar alarm. There was another one? What else is this? I've seen that. Oh, no Frederick. Oh, I remember seeing this. I know exactly where this audio clip is from. Loud and Stange damage. Fun mist of IS-1. Oh yeah, I forgot about IS-1. Yeah, oh yeah. What's heavier? Kilogram of steel or a kilogram of feathers? That's right. A kilogram of steel, because steel is heavier than feathers. I'm amazed my translator could pick that up, but it mistake. What's the term? What's the word? It stuck. But it confused Skull Shatterer for School Shooter. And now translated it to better. What the fuck do you mean you could understand the Scottish English but not Skull Shatterer? What the f- Oh god, okay, flashing warning. What? I'm so confused. I don't know if I can use... Alright, well, I'll just mute it in the VOD, I guess. Oh, it's cannot. Oh, why'd you do that to cannot? What? What? Where did the running over people with cars come from? Oh my god. Oh, that they just put Kanat's body into the trunk. It's for the 16 ingot relic. What the fuck? She comes back, put her down and take her things. Oh, the gang's all here. Oh no. Uh-oh. Why is there so much vehicular manslaughter? What? Huh? Oh, it's the Lancer. Gopnik, hello. Fucking senior duck, you didn't do shit.
说到了我的痛，我父母在我记忆起这里的时候就走了。当时我第一笔就赚到了100万，他们开心的把刹车踩上油门，被货车碾碎。我赶回去的时候，只剩下2段烧着的脖子。给你个机会来。
How does that make sense? What? When you ran the company, your parents very excited, then they hit the brakes and then the train crashed? Those are it's hot potato but with slugs. Huh? What? I guess that's one way. Oopsie. No rush, man. Oh, it's all the Lancers. Oh, yeah, this is definitely gonna get me copyrighted, I think. Uh-oh. Oh my god. No, 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 not the shotgun, not the shotgun. Don't do it. Huh? Huh? She picked up his head! You just knocked him in. No, because if it's just K-Bay, because look. Yeah, it's CEO, so K, so that should be K-Bay. Or Kilbe? Yeah, Kilbe? K-Bay is a content creator, why did I say that?
小柯，走了，小柯。
Dragged away. Oh. Amiya, what are you doing with that gun? I don't even know where. What? I'm not even. I can't even begin to understand. Oh my god, we're drifting the car. Why do you have tank shells? Why did the tank shells form a pentagram? We converted the Lancer heads to that? The premise of IS-1 is shrooms? Huh. Oh, yeah, it's Kebe. Or Kilbe. Oh, that smile is greatly unhinged. Jesus. That is horrifying. Oh, I remember... Dude, okay. I remember seeing this a while ago. And I was like, man, what is that? Nogo is not dead. Rabbit is a reference to a counter where she was luring us for a bandit cruise to rob us. Oh, it's not. I'll be honest. I was fully prepared for that to just be, what's it called? Amiya. And Amiya just decided to kill us. Ah, yes. Be careful when you're drunk. I lost 3,000 RMB for my careless. Oh, yes. Be careful when you're drunk. What is this?
Alright, this level we are going.
But I've seen that one. I saw it through the iceberg. Alright.
Nope.
为斯卡蒂献上心脏。
Why? Oh, okay. I guess I haven't.
大家好，这里是杨洋 XF 啊。那么
And he's not even Young. He's just a random guy, isn't he?
今天我们是来抽这个弟弟的这个凯尔西他池子出来了嘛？我们今天来抽这个凯尔
Dude, he is not doing
凯尔
hot.
这个凯尔科以9300这个原不是科，哎呦，怎么了？我今天头是麻的，我不好意思，献丑。我现在磕这个一个先磕这个168，先磕一个这个168。
What the fuck? 168?
弟弟老婆回家。
It's only 168 in China?
随便花。好。对呀，好。磕。
Actually insane.
这个。
This is the guy that's down bad for cult set? It is. This is truly one of the moments of all time. No, this is the guy that's down for Scotty. Yeah, this is a guy who's pulling explicitly for Scotty Alter.
好，いらっしゃい，出，来，出，别出。
It's Renegade, he found us. Rats, Renegade found us.
就是那啥那螃蟹，哎呦。
Hey, Renegade, where's part 2? Where's part 2 of the cipher of the puzzle, the grand cryptograph puzzle for Arknights? Come on, the video's been out. Surely it's been done. Or better yet, why don't you solve it?
老婆，你不能不听话呀，老婆。哎呦。
Is there even any progress on the RG? I have no idea.
等这个池子，等他这个凯尔西出来，我说今天我。
Sand Bros haven't solved it. Do I recognize myself in him? Okay, no. I was not this emotional when I was pulling for Ash, and. I was merely saying, surely it's a 10 pull.
哎呦，再来，来。
This was not, yeah, well, yeah, I wasn't drunk. No, even if I was drunk, I wouldn't be like that.
真的，我服了，我他妈的海猫这游戏这暴力。喝点水，怎么热乎乎的？真麻的，这个人都。
I don't think that's boiled water. I think that's alcohol. Maybe it's water. Oh, it is water. Okay. Flammable water.
惨了，舌头出问题了，今天尝不出味道。妈的。 好，那么我们再来抽这个啊。
God.
没了。
God, this man.
好，行
Oh.
了。啊，我们这边好。
I can't.
结束。
Okay, so it's like Shirley on. Ooh, he got weedy. But I would say, surely on the W banner, on the Walter banner, I don't have to go all the way to hard pity. Oh, Wendy, not Weedy. Hey, there it is. Oh, she's a supporter, that's right. Dude, he is... See, I'm not this emotional over my characters. I wanted to get the Rainbow Six characters because they were limited, and also I liked the Rainbow Six characters. I'm not quite this down bad for the Rainbow Six characters, though. Although, to be fair, I do find Blitz's smile very funny. Huh? What? What?
你妈那个什么鸡巴这个小日本
Guaranteed rate up copy at 300, keeping 300 spark for another. Oh.
就你妈排你妈去你妈的
Oh my god. Wait, when was this released? 3 years ago? Holy shit. I was gonna say that was an argument topic from like at least 3 or 4 years ago. I didn't realize it was this old. Come on, you can't say this. Oh, actually, it's Billy Billy. You could say that on Billy Billy.
就那个
Oh, it's this! It's this drawing!
东京那边，然后咱这边是这个，咱这边就那个沿海这边，然后中间这不是，然后我这个
What is
大概
this?
想的就是我们联合这个霓虹这边这一块本部这刀塔
People had trouble getting to the server for 1 day, really? For Scotty Alter? I was unaware of that.
要给它形成一个两面包夹之势，我们要给它形成一个两面包夹之势，对，然后争取的话呢，是我们能够率先到达这里，然后这边
All the memes and the kiosk Scotty was a thing.
外服这一块的话，我们在
What?
再给他这个给他稍微。
I was saying, I'm pretty glad that I don't log in the morning whenever a banner releases, because whenever a banner releases, I have work.
我们给他里应外合，好，我们给他里应外合，就知道吧？这个核废水它一排嘛，到这边。
Oh, he's still going on about the wastewater. What the fuck?
然后就我们本部，咱们路上这一块那啥那个江豚，就那个清水，他几星啊？他是，哎呦，反正也没了，好吧，就也没了，你懂吧？你懂。然后我们再给他这个一个先拜。
I'd like to point out that this is just Paint Tool Sai. Like, this man just has Paint Tool Sai on his computer. And the preview version too.
我们再派一个这个小绵羊过去。
Why are we talking about pure water? Because this man is talking about cleansing the what's it called? Cleansing the nuclear wastewater coming from the Fukushima disaster back in like 2016 or something.
不能啊，不能把小绵羊派过去。
Oh yeah, this is when he realizes he can't send pure stream there. Yeah, all his money went to alcohol and pools. Alas. What the fuck do you mean A will become dirty?
太弱小了，太弱小了。
Dude, if I don't see the same amount of energy from one global Arknights creator if I don't see this level of energy when when W Alter comes out, I'm disappointed. Do I think this guy's playing enough for content or generally emotionally stressed? I think he's drunk, and I think he's emotionally stressed because he's drunk.
这就是因为我们没有力量啊！
あなたは今どこにいるの？
Angelic sounds from Scotty.
その場所も一つの夢なの？
真的，大家一定得帮帮弟弟，求求你们，帮帮弟弟，他们。
Yeah, no, I don't think he's playing it off for content. Because Renegade, you are aware that like this man isn't even like the original content creator that he said he was. Like, he's not even Yan Yang.
你在吗？法老，法老。
Who the fuck is Pharaoh?
法老，法老你在吗？然后，法老你
What?
真的
Where did Pharaoh come from?
你带我们出这口恶气呀、你知不知道啊？你真的。
Oh, Heimau. Oh, okay.
知不知道？嗯，拉牛得好好给你劝一劝啊！你说是不是啊？真的。
Dude, he's capped out on sanity. He needs to spend that.
想做这种残忍的事，逼我的，是你们逼我的，逼我的，是你们逼我的，你们知道吧？哎呦，烦死了！我。
Heimau is called Pharaoh because he likes Egypt. Oh.
买吧。
That makes sense. Is that just the Evangelion song? Oh my god, why are you buying more? 哥哥，你没有钱。
怎么唱来着那个歌？哎，我刚刚直播间有个观众说让我唱那个DDD，就那个。
Up to this day, you never wonder why this guy kept on wailing.
真的我。
Dude, you think he realizes he had OP to spend?
方舟，我这边这个我真的是。
I really am.
谢谢。
Okay.
嗯，谢谢。
Yeah, cause hold on. What do you say?
唱歌。哎，我真的我明日方舟我这个方舟我这边这个我真的是。
方舟我这。 He's saying, yeah, this, I put it there.
好啊，谢谢。嗯。
放在 yeah， 放 yeah。
已经收到了，我已经收掉了。咱们这个周的歌。
Did he schizo out and think he got a donation? Did he get like a gift on Bilibili?
我真的我从那边就。 我是从这个四川这边，我是一直在听着走的。我真的我每首我都听，我每首我都听。然后我这边的话大概也是。
Dude, he keeps wailing. Holy shit! I thought he would stop at the 12. He keeps going.
是说这个鹰角也是。
I forgot. I genuinely forgot. I didn't realize that the iceberg didn't encompass all of it. He just keeps going.
他身边就是那个 Ra 牛嘛，然后就你们都知道。其实了解我的人还是比较清楚的，我这个人就。
了解我的人。Wait, hold on. What?
都知道。 其实了解我的人还是
He's saying Heimau knows it all.
是比较清楚的，我这个人就
清楚 I don't remember what 清楚 was. But something like Heimau knows. However, the older people are nicer.
我真的我实话实说，我别的我事情我可能做的
I know Chinese. I can speak and understand enough Chinese to get me by at an Asian supermarket. Well, okay. At a Chinese ran restaurant. Enough so that they don't look at me funny.
就
But I am illiterate because I skipped Chinese school. I didn't skip Chinese school. I got pulled out of Chinese school when I was like 6. Because I don't remember. I didn't know how to write it. I can write my name, I think. This guy is not coherent enough to be in a Chinese-owned restaurant. Yeah. Well, I mean, he's easier to understand and also harder at the same time.
真的我不知道，双星他走了之后，真的你不知道我。
He's actually grieving like Frost Nova was like is his like long lost love that died of a sickness. I don't remember this in the iceberg.
眼看着他们来了，他们这个喝杯水啊，就是这个买吧。
He gets so coherent here. Why does he get so coherent here?
真的，就这个钱，咱们一定就是说这个
573.
这个东西，哎。
Look, I'm not saying that I'm gonna wail when Wizito comes out, but there will be signs.
肯定不能省。
There will be signs.
这是那个什么什么这个，就这个是军费，他们这个必须得。
This is a military expenditure.
这要出的，你就懂我意思吧？你那个，咱们就，我真的我。
Yeah, I don't know how you can stare at Sculptor and not realize you already got it.
我把钱都全都给你，好吗？我把钱全都给你，我把钱全都给你。I will give you all of my money. Yeah. All of them. 你懂我意思吗？海猫 ，Ocean Cat， 你懂我意思吗？嗯。 咱们这边这个，挖牛啊，咱们这个，其实就我觉得来说吧，这个明日这个。
You said that today or tomorrow.
Oh.
He just keeps saying yo. Huh? No. Sad. This is not me. This is someone else. This is the Chinese man who lost 3,000 RMB for pulling. How did he just perfectly go back to his cadence to the beginning of the video?
已经是给他抽出来，然后我们这边的话呢。 是再来给他买这个时装商店啊，咱们这边这
brother, are you good? Brother, are you good?
哎呦，我永远喜欢森然。
Dude, I do not blame him. No matter how our niche, if I skip Walter, it's permanent account damage. Yeah, if I don't get I would say I'm gonna for sure aim for Walter. Logos is a maybe. I'm pretty sure I just need like to increase my caster damage overall though. So yeah. Oh, actually, it's actually really bad. Actually, hold on. Let me show you something. I think we can level up Walter, or not Walter. We can level up Thorns now. So I think I have everything. Operator. I think we can promote Thorns. And then with that, we will have one out of them done. Oh, I need Auroron block. How many can I make? Hello, Auroron block. Wow, I am actually really low on Auroron blocks. Or on Orion shards. Since the bank never called for the amount of money you sent. To be fair, my bank doesn't call me when I spend on Arknights, but that's only because my bank doesn't what's it called? I needed how much? 6? I need 5. I don't to be fair, my bank doesn't care. Actually, my credit card doesn't care. So I need 10 total. Insufficient materials. Shit. Nope, not you. Oh, I'm actually out of Orion. I'm actually out of Orion. Wow. Wait. Wait, I could just go, hold on. Certificate store. There we go.
Whoa.
Wait, who's a sea? Wait, who's a seahorse? What?
Do I need to pay rent?
Tell me your story.
Weedy? Weedy's a seahorse? Huh. I was unaware. I need more of these, so I need to make... Oh, fuck this. I'm just gonna go get 2 more. Weedy getting you. Jesus Christ, Plague. The fuck do you mean Weedy getting you, preggers?
This is the staff dormitory.
Eat the fuck out with it. Oh, I see.
Will I need to pay rent?
Do I know who's a gargoyle? No. No, I do not. I grabbed the right thing. Okay. I was about to say I grabbed the wrong thing, but I did not.
Anything I can help with?
Mudrock's a Wait, what? Is Mudrock canonically a gargoyle? Alright, so the weeklies are done, which means Thorns. Hello, welcome to the team. You are now promotable. Oh, gargoyles are a sub-race. Oh, that's interesting. Hello, E2 Thorns. I will now proceed to forget to use you. Skill 3, M3. I can't S3, M3 him immediately, okay? It takes time. I don't have the... Hold on. I should probably upgrade his skill. Oh, I'm out of Aurora shards. Keep him at skill level 1. What? No, I'm good. Have I seen the thornification means? I saw the iceberg where everyone was making everyone thorns. So that I did see that. That was funny. Thorns. Where's Thorns? Hello? Your profile picture is Thornification Typhon? Oh, I see. Oh, I need skill level 7. Right. I forgot. I forget that's a requirement. Do I use headhunting parametric module to get some Orion shards? Did I pre-farm mass for M3? Hell no. Who do you think I am? Someone who actually knows what they're doing? Oh my god. Alright. Hello, headhunting parametric. Operator, Thorns. Temporary account damage, true. Oh, it's the Loxical. I haven't done Annihilation this week. Yeah. Hello, store. I'm back at it again. All right, there we go. Now I can start modulating him. That is the depot. It's always the sweet candy. All right. What was it doing? Training room. You. Is it you? Guard skill is complete. Oh. Wait, how many times? What's the martial arts cap? Accumulate to 1 point when assisting with specializing trainings level 1, 2, and 3. Oh, so I should be doing it. I should be doing it like with other guards. Was all that interesting? All right, just hey, I have enough mats for the first one. My M1 was all there. Oh, okay. That's pretty good. All right, Cruz, Doberman, and Hayes, you're all rested up.
Nice room you got here. Let's see what sticks out the most.
And then, oh, I'm missing someone. Hello. I'll play around with S3. I think I've used it, the S3 before. Also, I said I was gonna go cook like 30 minutes ago, and then we went to watch the Scotty guy do stuff. So I think I'm gonna go cook. Not in game. I'm gonna go cook food, so that I can not have my food go to waste. In the meantime, thank you all very much. I'm adding another W. I'm not cooking on stream. Be gone. All right, bye guys. See you tomorrow.